boys and girls, it's me. And what you see here in front of you is a Philco. This is a model 41-608. It's got the broadcast band, it's got a shortwave band, it's got some presets on the front, and inside a phonograph, and one other usual feature. So anyway, I hope everybody had a nice holiday season. We sure did. We had a nice Christmas. So whatever you're celebrating, Festivus, I hope it was a good one. Anyway, I'm doing this video because I wanted to show this to Back to the Future radios. And if you go to his webpage, he just picked up a Philco, same year as this one, as a matter of fact, model 41295. Now there are some subtle differences between the two, let me explain. Well, I got an oldie station on here. Let me turn this down so we don't get the police involved here. Basically, this is a really nice sounding radio. This has 9 tubes, the 41608, and Back to the Future's radio, which by the way he's doing for his daughter, which I think is just really, really nice. It's a 41295. That's a, I think he said that was an 11 tuber or 12 tube radio. This radio here is a 9 tuber. And it's got really nice audio. It's got a 10-inch speaker and 41s in push-pull, and it just really, really, really sounds nice. And I'm fortunate enough to have an oldie station here in New Jersey, so I could play it. Now, as you can see here, we've got a. I have to use my finger. Broadcast band here, and then the shortwave band on top, from roughly about 8.8 megs to probably about 12.1 megs. One thing I had to do to get this right was, over here, there's a little arrow. I don't know how well it's coming through in the video. It has the name broadcast, and there's actually a bulb behind it. So as you change this around, now I got from broadcast to here push button, and now there's actually presets here. The first preset is actually an on-off switch, and I put a little P-touch label in there with the word power on it, so that the owner, when he takes us home, we'll be able to see that. But now you can have up to 5 different presets.
As far as, you know, what we're all about. Maybe there's a shift.
So what you have are basically 2 tuning caps on each one. One is actually for the actual frequency of the station you want to hear. And I got to touch these up a little bit. You can hear it's off a little bit.
Anything Trump.
So you can go from there, and now you see I'm tuning this, and there's nothing going on because it's still working off the push button.
11 a.m. on Classic Oldies WMTR.
So now I'm on the broadcast band here, and of course it goes to shortwave too. Of course, it's playing Bible belters and religion on the shortwave bands anymore. So anyway, let me show you the phonograph. Okay, first let me go to the band switch button, which is on the lower right-hand part of the control panel here. And I'll turn this counterclockwise. You can see the arrow going down. And we get to the very bottom one. And it's got the word Phono there. Okay, let me reach under here, and there's actually some holes. You pull that out. And I've got Harbor Freight light here because the light isn't too good here. And there's the turntable. Now here's what's unusual. It's kind of hard to see, but right here is a switch. It goes back and forth. And what this is basically, this also has a recorder equipped to it. So if you wanted to, you could actually use this tone arm, put a record on here, and I guess either from the radio or from a microphone, which I can't find, and I don't even know how this works, to be honest with you. This kind of had me befuddled because I couldn't, when I initially tried to test the chassis out, I couldn't get it working because what this, another thing this switch does is that right now on the left it's in the recording position. If I put this over to play, I could play the turntable, I could play the radio. But what it does is that it also cuts out the it cuts out the 41s, and it doesn't allow the plates to get charged up to attract the electrons. And I didn't know that until I traced the circuit out, and this switch position has to be in play or else the record player or the radio will not work. So anyway, over here we've got, let me get the Move this over a little bit so you can see it better. There we go. Now over here, there are 4 buttons. The first one says R, I imagine that's for the recorder. M for manual, and then you could have use the changer for either 10 or 12-inch records. I've tried that a couple times with the automatic thing, and it just doesn't seem to drop the phono arm down right. And I'm not really a record guy, a record player guy, so I don't know really how to really take care of that. And then you have a motor switch right here, which is an on-off switch for the motor. So now that I got this thing turning, let me get this on here.
I'll never love you any poor fool could love you. I'll do much more. I'll worship and adore you.
So there you go. So here it is, the Philco. This is the 41608 with a recorder. Thanks for watching. Bye. Testing, 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 testing. They passed the test?